What's up, Bad Dude subscribers? Gotta do a little plastic repair here. I'm gonna use the plastic staple gun. If you ain't never seen a plastic staple gun, it's pretty slick. We used to plastic weld them, but the staple gun works so well. And it's for a car lot, so it is what it is. Big old hole. Look like a, I don't know what this thing is, a Chevrolet something, SUV. Look like a trailer hitch went through it. I had it heated up, put my heat light on it so to be heated up. I think I gotta heat it back up so it'll move real easy. Get my heat gun here. Been a while since I made any videos. Oh, that was the wrong cord. Heat this mug up real quick and get it in shape. I can pretty much repair any bumper. Quite a few different ways I can fix them. Plastic welding, staple, epoxy glue. As long as the piece of plastic's still there. If this was a major hole and I didn't have this piece of plastic, we just get a new bumper. There is ways I could fix a hole like that, but it just ain't worth the time. As I'm heating it up, so I can put everything back to the memory that it was. The plastic bumper's got, the plastic has memory, so it remembers where it was when it was original. One good thing about plastic. Just do a little bit at a time. Push this side, this part here in, and let it cool down. The rest of it's fine. Get a couple little high spots in it. I want to fix those before I start stapling. Once I connect it, it's hard to push the high spots down, so you want to do that first. Just heat it up and let it cool. Push on until it cools down. This heat gun has a cool, it cools down on its own. So it blows cold air. And just went right back, ain't no high spot left. Now I'll do this one. I guess I ought to get that piece up out of there first, huh? Ain't much holding it. Just a little piece right here. There we go. A little too hot. You want to try to butt the two together the way it was. And that'll help take the pressure out of it. Probably gonna have to do a little bit at a time. Staple this right here first, and then work my way around. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Got a heck of a low spot right here. Once I get it all stapled, I'll heat it up really good and then punch a hole in the middle of it and use my little pick tool and pull it. I'm figuring it'd probably take 30 staples probably. So here's your staple kit. About 1 million of these mugs in here. Just regular staple. Take the staple. You got these little, I call them little bridges. You see it? There we go. A little bridge. You put that right in the middle and it acts like a bridge in between the plastics and holds it. This is my gun. This works off heat. You stick that boy inside there and plug her up. Stick her where you want it. Push the button. You even got a little light. Just go halfway in. Once you get halfway, stop. You don't want to go all the way in. It'll go clean through it. Plastic's only about 1/8 inch thick, so you can only go but a hair in there. Let it cool off. And then once it melts in, the plastic actually forms around the staple as it goes in. Be careful when you take it out. And I got a little high spot in that plastic. I just push it in to where it's level. And that's all you do, just keep stapling it. These are pretty big staples. I like using the smaller staples. That's all it is to it. I'll stop the video here. This will be time consuming, putting these in here. I don't know, we'll keep you rolling. I ain't got nothing else better to do. See how it's a little spread open? I push them closed a little bit. That way when I go to take it out of the gun, there ain't no pressure or it's not hard to pull out. Because you want these things to pull out easy. That way it don't rip out the plastic that you just melted it in. I am ICAR certified in plastic repair, plastic welding. But through school, through ICAR, they didn't have this staple gun. So I don't know if they teach the staple gun now. I'm not sure. If anybody knows if they teach the staple gun, please let me know. I'm just a little curious. I ain't about to go back to school to learn how to do this. But they come out with new tools every year. And this is probably one of my favorite tools. It made my job so much easier than having to try to figure out what type of plastic this mug is. And then plastic weld it, front to back, which takes forever. So I've done this so many times and for so long, I can grind the plastic and it'll tell me just by grinding it what kind of plastic it is, just how it melts. When I get down here, I count them. A little curious to see how many of these mugs are in here. I ain't never counted them. And I've had a rack of them in bumpers before. If you wiggle it just a hair, the plastic bubbles. Once it stops bubbling, I have to hit that with the grinder. Once I get it stapled, I use a 3M plastic weld epoxy for a TPO plastic. And just put it right over top of it. It'll help hold it. Plastic isn't like metal. You get a dent in metal or put heat on metal, it shrinks and stretches and does all kinds of crazy crap. Like I said, plastic has memory, so it'll never stretch on you. That's why I can put it right back where it was. Of course, there'll be high and low spots, so I always push it in and not have a high spot. I'd rather fill it in than trying to fix something that's high. I don't even know if this is TPO plastic. It's melting so fine. Might be a PPE. When it melts that easy, it's a different type of plastic. Most of your bumpers are made out of TPO, which is polyurethane. Alright, so anyway, that's what you get with the staples in it. I'll cut all those little tabs off there. I'll try to video another part of it. So stay tuned to the channel. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.